Right, so what's going on, guys? It's Lucky, and today we're basically gonna be, um, basically just talking about what we're gonna be doing with the channel, and also like the basically the future of the channel, really. Um, until we can walk again, I'm gonna be doing plenty of gaming videos on Twitch. So if you're not followed on Twitch, you can come over to there. I'm live when I can, because most of the time I'm back and forth in hospital, figuring out what's wrong with my leg. Obviously, it's been crushed by a car, but um, me bones and stuff, well, me thigh mainly, it's stopped healing as fast. I'm not sure why, so I've had bloods taken and stuff like that, and uh, it's a very scary moment for me right now, because obviously worst cases being given to me, and it's just constantly running through my head. And with the fact that I haven't been able to walk in 7 months anyway, it's just really getting to me. So that's why I haven't been active as much in the past few days, because I've just been with my girlfriend, and just, well, she's been calming down a lot. Um, so just been doing that mainly, and it is absolutely killing me that I can't just go out and do normal things. Because like obviously a simple fracture um, of like your shin or your thigh or your foot, you'll be back to walking within 2 months. And obviously mine's, well, next week is 8 months. So I'm not going to be able to walk for quite some time. Um, but I think with the time I've got, I should really, continue doing gaming videos and stuff like that, just to keep my mind off the negative things, which, is when people say that's a lot easier said than done, because obviously they're not living how I'm living, which, at the end of the day, I've just got to cope with it in my own way. Um, but like the thing is with um, in between, I've got to do exercise and stuff, so I've involved in my Twitch, like with the channel points, like you have a certain amount of channel points, and you can spend it on like do 5 ankle bends or 5 knee movements, just to get me moving whilst I'm gaming as well. Because obviously there's a lot of stuff I have to redo. Like I have to rebuild my thigh, I have to rebuild my calf muscles, rebuild 3 tendons in my foot, and obviously that alone is, it's a lot of work. But at the end of the day, like I wasn't meant to have this leg. The amazing doctors, surgeons, nurses who took care of me for 2 months whilst I was in hospital, ICU. Um, you can't really thank them enough for essentially saving my life. Um, and hopefully, there is going to be a day when I do get back on a bike. Um, I'm not scared of getting back on one. It's more a fear of um, BMWs. Because it had to be the myth of a BMW. It's always a BMW. So if you drive a BMW, please be careful. No stupid excuses. Oh, I didn't see him, because obviously you can. Um, but just take it easy on the road. If you are a biker yourself, as much as you're being safe, as much as you think you're super aware of your surroundings and stuff, I was close to being able to get my full license, and I guess I just wasn't meant to get it at that time. Um, I, well, defied death in a way, and I think I just need to bounce off that and wait for the claim, and then just completely change my life. Um, give myself enough money to buy a house, get a car, pay my girlfriend's car off, um, and start a business. help other people. Um, because at the end of the day, I was meant to go that day. Um, I was just super lucky, and I guess that's the reason why I'm called Captain Lucky. Um, so I do have some luck, believe it or not. I know getting by a car is not very lucky. But you know, I have my girlfriend, I have family, her family as well. Um, and obviously I've just got to carry on. So I'm doing work that is unimaginable at this stage. I'm teaching myself how to walk again. I'm walking sometimes without crutches, which is unimaginable to doctors. Um, but never let anyone tell you that you can't do something. If your body can stand it, do it. Because at the end of the day, you're in control of your own body. You know your own pain, and yeah, just push through. I don't know if there's anyone going to be having the same amount of injuries that are still alive with my injuries. But if you are somehow, then I will have a blog or something coming up with how to get past it. Just a long read of what I did, the paths I went down, obviously the negatives and the positives, and I think that I need to do that for other people, um, because obviously I shouldn't have went through this, but I did. Obviously, you don't plan to crash. This guy just completely took me out. Um, no indication, nothing, and now he's basically got away with it. So thumbs up to UK laws. They absolutely suck, but there's nothing I can do other than I guess I can't say on this, but I hope something just as bad happens to the other party, um, because now they've changed my life, um, and now I've got to make sure that they haven't changed my life as a negative to the fact I can't walk for the rest of my life. I'm 24 years old, so I've got a long way ahead of me, um, and I think I just need to um, push on with it, push on with the exercises, and yeah, I'm gonna continue uploading. We'll start to re-uploads to my recovery channel. If you want to check that out, that link will be in the description. And also just make sure that you guys are staying safe. Again, if you're on a bike, never expect not to crash. It will come. And just make sure you're wearing the correct gear. I was wearing the correct gear, and I still ended up losing my life almost. So just make sure that you get that decent helmet that's going to protect your melon, because you don't want to be on the floor with, internal head injuries whilst you've got multiple fractures or broken arms and stuff like that. You do not want a head injury. Lucky enough, the Rorak helmet I was wearing just scraped the floor whilst I was being catapulted through the air. I was just super lucky I didn't hit my head. I think if I hit my head, I wouldn't be here now. There'd be no way. And I just think that people need to really consider wearing gear. Like, I know, it's not a requirement, but, as much as you say it's never going to happen to you, it will happen to you. Just maybe 10 years down the line, 15 years down the line, and it'll be a wake-up call for you, because I was one of those who said it'll never happen to me. I joked about it, just like the quote I always said was just don't crash. But obviously it's not you, it's them. And basically when you're on your test and stuff like that, you just gotta think everyone's out to kill me, and that's what you've got to think as a biker. Like, you just gotta realize that at any moment that car can just come straight plowing into you, and you're on the floor, obviously begging for your life, because at the end of the day, a full, you know, car has just took you out. Um, and I think that's what people need to understand. Like, when I was doing my test, there was a guy in front of me and my instructor, We were doing the Mod 2 mock test. This was just before it crashed, and the guy in front was wearing a pair of flip flops, shorts, a t shirt, no gloves, and a helmet which is not even going to protect your head. It's a £40 helmet off Amazon. You know, if you was to be catapulted like I was, 20 foot down the road, and you hit your head, that helmet's going to crack in half. And that helmet's going to crack and just come apart, and then your head's just going to be injured. And there's no one else to blame other than yourself, other than, you know, you should have bought the same, you know, you put so much money into a bike, put money into a gear, you know, get yourself a leather jacket, leather pants, or Kevlar jeans like I had, some motorbike boots that are above your shin, like they're just a decent pair of gear, um, and you know, as much as I spent like £800 on gear, and that was still not enough. But I guess there's, you know, the difference between like a normal crash and, you know, a near fatal crash. You just don't have enough gear to cover yourself for all of it, but at least if you ever slide along the roads, you're gonna be covered because you got the gear on. But I am gonna be doing more videos on the recovery channel, um, and uh, I really hope it does help some people. I don't know anyone personally that's, you know, been through this amount of damage. Well, I know my girlfriend's brother has, but that was a car. So that's obviously a lot more dangerous than, well, a lot more serious than what I had. Because I'm not trying to big up my injuries. I'm just, you know, going through the process from day one. But yeah, just stay safe and, you know, enjoy life. Hopefully one day soon I'll be able to walk and enjoy life again. But yeah, thank you guys for listening. Like like the video or comment whatever. Well yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.